So here's the pop eliminator install for the early Jersey Jack games, or any game that uses RCA plugs. And this has 3 RCA jacks going in and 3 RCA jacks going out, clearly labeled here for speaker out and audio in. And just like the other versions of the pop eliminator, this can work for the manufacturer specific games that we list, or any game that uses those jacks that you want to connect it to. This version of the pop eliminator, if you're choosing it for Jersey Jack early games, which is earlier versions of Wizard of Oz and Dialed In, will come with this small RCA harness, just a small harness that connects from the game audio board into the pop eliminator. It has right angle jacks on one side and straight jacks on the other side, just to help it fit in the game nicely. And then you'll also get a power splitter. This is a 4-pin like ATX style power splitter, which will connect to the pop eliminator and also into the game, where it currently has that plug into the audio board. So let's go over to the game and check it out. Alright, so over at the game here, we're looking at the chassis that's in the bottom of your WAS or Dialed In early games here from Jersey Jack. The silver chassis will have a couple screws on the left-hand side that you'll pull off to remove the cover, and then the cover just sort of angles off here. And you'll see in here, there's a little audio board. It has these pink and green connectors on it. And then it has 4 RCA jacks, but you'll just have 3 red, yellow, and white RCA plugs in there. They're coming from the upper part of this enclosure. There's just a short cable that connects there. I went ahead and unplugged those 3. You just want to remember the order they're in, because you're going to use this short cable that came with the pop eliminator to bridge from the pop eliminator to that audio board. So you'll pull those 3 cables out of the audio board and sort of just remember their order, or take a picture, and then you'll plug them in the correct colored slots there on the pop eliminator, and they go into the speaker out plugs, because that's going out to the speakers. And then the bottom audio in, that will be the short cable that is provided, and you can use the right hand or straight plugs in the location you want to give you that option for how they can be routed. We gave one end being straight, one end being right angled, so you'd have a way to possibly angle the cable out of the way so it fits under the lid, that sort of thing. Then you're going to want to plug in the power for the pop eliminator. The power comes from the 4-pin connector on the audio board there that you just pull straight out. You may need to wiggle a little bit, but it just pops out there, and then you'll use the splitter that came with the pop eliminator to plug into both the audio board and the pop eliminator. So you just plug the plug that you pulled out of the audio board, you'll plug it into the splitter, and then one end of the splitter will go into the audio board back where the original plug came out of, and the other end will go into the pop eliminator. Pop eliminator just sits down in here once you have everything plugged in, and it comes with a few pieces of Velcro that you can just pop on the back there and have it attached semi-permanently there to the bottom of the case. In case you need to pull it out, then you can do that.